wabarakatuh. Today I want to present about case study for highway and traffic engineering. Before I start, I want to introduce our group's member. First, Muhammad AMMIRUL bin JAAFAR, IRFAN HAZIQ bin Abdul HALIM, Muhammad ZULFIKRY bin ZAINAL, Muhammad Syahmi Hazim bin AHMAD AZRANI, and last Muhammad HARIZ bin RADZI. Okay, first I want to present about background for area Katambun. Okay, its yearly history is closely related to the tin mining industry at one time, not forgetting the agricultural industry with coffee cultivation, which is also carried out in most Kinta district. Tambun is said to have been opened in 1885 by Tok Panjang Osman, or better known as Tok Norman. The Sultan of Perak at the time had awarded to Panjang Osman a piece of land to work on tin mining activity in Ulu Kinta. The pronunciation for the name Tambun is said to be derived from the call of the natives who live in the same area, which indicate there is an area of tin one because it is often called by the native in the area Tambun. So Tok Norman has named the area Tambun Hulu. For your information, the area is located in Bandar Baru Putra from the upstream location. Tok Norman has developed tin mining activities to Tambun Tengah, which is now known as Batu Limfai Tambun, and Tambun Hilir, which is now the area of Tambun Tang. I want to present about problem statement in Pekan Tambun. Okay, the speed of Malaysia road network has contributed to the country's socio-economic success, but it also invites the problem of traffic accident, which result in loss of life and property. For example, many accidents have occurred at the Tambun Town crossroad as a result of road difficulty. For example, consider road damage such as potholes. Furthermore, there has been traffic accident caused by defective traffic signal at the Pekan Tambun crossroad. This clearly shows that the number of traffic accidents at Tambun Town intersection is large and increased year by year, in line with the development of the road network and vehicle. Okay, so this is the problem statement. Number one, human factor. A fatigued driver has the attitude and driving while intoxicated. Number two, environmental factor. Have weather factor, road condition, potholes, construction work zone, and last, slip road. Okay, number three, vehicle factor. Vehicle defect, capacity, against skidding, and last, acceleration and deceleration. The objective for case study is number one, effective for traffic management to reduce road accident at the conflict junction. Number two, identify the type of pavement defect, and last, identify the problem of the public to enter the intersection without traffic congestion.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Irfan Hazim bin Halim. My number matric is 01DKA21F1125. Today I will present to you about traffic management. The organization, arrangement, building and control of both stationary and moving traffic, including pedestrian, biker and all forms of vehicle, is referred to as traffic management. Its goal to provide the safe, orderly and efficient flow of people and commodities, as well as to safeguard and, if feasible, improve the quality of the local environment and the area around traffic infrastructure. Next, various basic traffic features pertaining to road user, car and road, as well as traffic regulation and control are examined, as well as certain traffic volume and traffic flow features pertinent to traffic management. It is critical for good traffic management that the practitioner work from information, road inventory and static metallic are discussed, as well as the more typical form of traffic study, such as traffic volume and composition. Then, to guarantee that the fundamental function of each road is identified, agreed upon and understood, a taxonomy or hierarchy of all roads must be developed as a foundation for rationally implementing traffic management approach. A function category of roadway approach for traffic control is given, as is the producer for the construction such a system. Then, important area of traffic information and related aspect of education and encouragement are considered, unless traffic management is applied logically and enforced consistently. It will not be effective. Information must be considered an important part of traffic management. That's all. Next, I will present to you 2.2 type of pavement defect. The first one is cracking, then surface deformation, lastly surface defect. I will explain the first one first, cracking. The common cause of pavement deterioration and degradation are overloading seepage, improper or poor road surface drainage, lack of proper road maintenance, lack of proper design, adverse climatic condition, and some other factors. Nextly, surface deformation. Pavement surface deformation represents one such factor that forces driver to change lane. Road surface deformation generally make driving more difficult, and they cause an increase in vehicle operation and maintenance costs. Additionally, they cause many problems such as traffic congestion and accident. Lastly, surface defect are numerous types of defects that can form on our road, including deep potholes, shallow potholes, surface deterioration, edge failure, cracking, grazing, routing, and subsiding.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad HARIZ bin RADZI. My number matric is 01DKA21F1145. This is our location area at Tambun. This is Jalan Ampang and this is Jalan Tambun. Okay, next, road management method. Road traffic management is a branch of the logistics that deal with the planning and control of traffic from one side to another. One of the most difficult issues of road traffic management is accommodating traffic in a safe and efficient manner in order to decrease and eliminate accidents. Most highways have traffic control systems, the majority of which involves direct communication with the road user, such as signs, signal, and pavement marking. This aids in navigation by indicating right-of-way, safe passage zone, speed restriction, providing direction, warning of risk, and so forth. Other types of traffic management include curb, rumble strip, median barriers, and speed hump. Next, road defect inspection method. Transverse cracking. Transverse cracking runs perpendicular to the direction of traffic flow. Transverse crack can start at the curb and shoulder, be contained in only one lane, or extend completely across the roadway. This crack can also start in the middle of the lane. Longitudinal cracking. Longitudinal crack occur parallel to the direction of traffic flow. Longitudinal crack can occur along the center line, mid-lane, in the wheel track, and along the edge. Crack can be relatively short in length or run the entire length of the pavement section. Next, effect of transverse and longitudinal cracking. Allow water to enter the pavement, causing softening and weakening of the pavement and layers. This may cause early failure of the pavement, in severe cause uneven ride for the motorists and may reduce traffic speed.
Yes, Assalamualaikum. So my name is Muhammad ZULFIKRY bin ZAINAL. My matrix number is 01DKA21F1123. Now I will talk about suggestion of redesign area. So there's 5 suggestions that we recognize to. So number 1 is install roundabouts. Roundabouts are being used by road engineers in the new street design and road repair areas because they have been shown to reduce automobile collisions by up to 87%. Roundabouts avoid the need for stoplights and improve traffic flow at some intersections by requiring cars to only see the right of way to those in the circle. So next suggestion is improve turning lanes. These busy junctions are congested with car turning right and left. A better design with several turning lanes may significantly enhance efficiency, maximize traffic flow, and eliminate possible corrections. According to studies, installing a well-designed turning lane at a stop control junction can minimize accidents by up to 55%. Number 3 is property set traffic signal. The rising number of red lights running automotive accidents at intersections cause far more catastrophic injuries and fatalities than ever before. However, by appropriately adjusting the traffic control system to lengthen the duration of the yellow light, this number can be lowered or eliminated. Reducing the length of the time a yellow light remains light by 1 second before changing to red can cut the frequency of red light violation in half and save life. So next is install refuge areas in crosswalk. The creation of pedestrian refuge space away from the sidewalk, together with elevated medians, can help to minimize the incidence of pedestrian-related vehicle accidents. The Federal Highway Administration advised that traffic engineers create medians 4 feet to 8 feet wide in appropriate place to increase pedestrian and bike safety by creating a protected refuge. The last suggestion is redesign roads with better walkways. The installation of a footpath or sidewalk beside the street can reduce the frequency of pedestrian-related accidents by up to 88%. According to studies, building a 4-foot wide footpath with a paved surface parallel to the road is extremely beneficial in increasing pedestrian traffic safety because it offers a protective buffer between moving vehicle and pedestrian. That's all for suggestion of redesign area. Thank you. Okay, so this is road pavement defect that we recognize at Jalan Tambun. So the first picture is bleeding. The second one is pothole. The third picture is the defect is slip edge crack. The fourth one is transverse cracking. So the explanation will explain by Syahmi Hazim. So that's all for me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Syahmi and I will explain about the recommendation diagram of redesign. The location of our selected intersection was in Tambun Ipoh. We have acknowledged that there are several road damage at the intersection. If no action is taken, the risk for accident to happen will get higher day by day. The intersection should and will come in for more attention, particularly where more effort can be devoted to the improvement of the intersection. So this is our idea of redesign, which is we install roundabout. The second one is properly set traffic signal. The third one is improve turning lanes. And the last one is redesign roads with better walkway. Type of road pavement defect. Transverse crack essentially extend across the pavement at approximately right angles to the pavement center's line or direction of for all intents and purpose laydown. This type of crack actually are not usually load associated. Also, they generally thought If the pavement essentially is for all intent and purpose fragment along a crack, the crack basically is said to actually be spilled in a generally major way. The second one is raveling. Raveling mostly is the disintegration of an asphalt road surface, actually contrary to popular belief. It particularly is fairly due to the dislodgement of the rarely aggregate materials such as gravel, sand, and crushed stone. Very contrary to popular belief, it reduces skin resistance, roughen the road surface, and expose the layer underneath to basically further deterioration in a basically major way. Number two is patch. Patching is a section of pavement that has been repaired by replacing it with fresh material. A patch is considered a flaw regardless of how well it operates. This issue is caused by roughness. Among the likely reasons are local degradation of previously removed and patched pavement, as well as utility cuts. Patching is a repair activity that may be used to fix this situation. It can only be removed from the pavement surface with a structural or non-structural overlay. And the last one is slippage crack. Slippage crack are crescent-shaped fracture or split in the surface layers caused by the fresh material slipping over the old course. This issue is caused by a lack of layer bonding. This is frequently due to the lack of a tack coat to develop a bond between the asphalt layer or the lack of a prime coat to bond the asphalt to the underlying stone-based course. Dirt, oil, or other contaminants that prevent adhesions between the layers can also cause a lack of bond. That's all from us. Thank you.